Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is a cloudy Thursday afternoon here in Rockville as the Bears get ready to take on the Bullis Bulldogs here in the IAC Championship game. Landon getting ready to face off against the Bulldogs. Some key inactives for the Bears. We got Owen Moore out. The Bears rocking the white jerseys as Bullis is rocking with the yellow jerseys with blue striped sleeves. 2 minutes till game time. Sears taking net. Quinn Farland, the captain, getting ready. Some might say the biggest game of the year besides the Maple Finals. I have my broadcast partner here, Fred Malik. First time ever doing the broadcast. I usually have my good partner, Peter, and another one of my partners that has done this is Brian Gold. But right now, we have Fred Malik. Fred, how do you feel about your first game?
I feel good. I'm excited. You can see there's been an energy at Landon all week long, kind of building up to this game. Basketball team's hot right now. Obviously, hockey here, and after coming back thanks to a Reed Perkon goal in overtime to take out to make it to the IAC finals was huge. And the Bears look ready to get another title after losing to St. Albans last year in heartbreaking fashion in the shootout during last year's finals. They're trying to come back and for revenge here against Bullis today. So it should be a fun one.
You know, as I was watching that game, getting closer to overtime, that was 2 days ago on Tuesday, I was getting nervous. I thought we were going to have another shootout, but Reed Perkon just came through with a beautiful move, came in on net, and absolutely scorched the defense.
As he's been doing all year.
Exactly. He was the IAC Player of the Week a few weeks ago. I don't see why he can't be the IAC Player of the Year.
And he is only a sophomore, so we get to enjoy 2 more years of him. But this is mainly an older group led by Captain Sebi on defense. Not captain, but kind of the leader of the team, some might say. Very physical player. A lot of very talented freshmen as well.
Of course, as you know, the captain, Quinn Farland, getting ready to Bulldogs. I think he's gonna have a good day today. Fred, before the game starts, let's get some predictions on this final score.
So, I do think the Bears will win. I think it's going to be a come from behind win. This has been a gritty team that we've watched. We've watched them all year. They have no issue playing from behind. So I think the Bears are going to win 4-2 after an empty net goal late in the third period. And I think we got a good one on our hands, though. What do you think, Jake?
After watching that Bullis versus Prep game, Bullis came back from being down 1-0 in the third period and scored 2 quick goals. I think the Bears are in for a good one as well. I think we're going to win 5-3.
Wow. High scoring one. It is interesting to note that these teams have played one time in the regular season, and it was a 1-0 win for Landon. So these teams know each other pretty well, but obviously the first time was a very competitive game. So
absolutely. The first time that they played, Phil Sears was in net, and he is back in net for this game. Taking the ice for the Bears, the captain, number 12, Quinn Farland. Alongside on his wings are number 20, the assistant captain, Owen Calderon, and Christian Binner. The defense, Zakir Khan and Graham Haberl. Bears ready for some hockey. In this IAC final game, The draw is won by the Bears, and it's rung around and into the Bullis zone. Fought for in the back of the net. Bullis trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. It's into neutral zone. Quinn Farland dumps it back into the zone. Bullis makes a nice move in their defensive zone as here comes one of the Bullis players on a rush, trying to center. Quinn Farland says no. Puck squirts back out into the Bullis defensive zone. Bullis coming up the boards. They dump it into the zone. Bullis a shot right off of, I believe that was Zakir. Owen Calderon gets out of the zone. Reed Perkon is offside. The Bears playing with good pace. I think Bullis has had one shot overall, and it was a pretty good slap shot, but Zakir Khan got in the way of that one. Arthur Smink to take the face off. The Landon crowd rowdy in this one. Damu tried to make a move, but Bullis keeps it in the zone. Perkon trying to get it out, takes a little bump and loses the puck. McMillan regathers the puck, taking it up the ice. McMillan tries to get blown. The Bullis player tried to blow up McMillan, but McMillan just stood tall. McMillan intercepts that puck in the offensive zone. Perkon with the puck, centering feed. McMillan the shot.
Out of play.
And that deflects up and out of play off of the goalie's stick. One shot for either team. 13:34 left to go in the first period. The Bears lose the face-off, but keep it back in as Watts dumps it back into the zone. The Bulldogs trying to get out of the zone, regathering back in their own defensive zone. Kennery just bodying the Bullis people. As McMillan dumps that one back into the zone, Bullis trying to get it out. McMillan intercepts that one, throws it on net. That one's deflected around. McMillan back in to get it. McMillan, a transfer from a forward to defenseman, knows the forward position well. Here's Watts, a shot, sharp angle. That one goes wide. And it's out of the zone. It's into the neutral zone. Graham Haberl scoops it back in.
Bears putting on a lot of pressure on the Bulldogs right now, living in their offensive zone.
The Bullis trying to get it out as Quinn Farland lays a hit. Here comes Graham Haberl. Tipped into the zone by Binner, and Bullis is trying to get it out. And Quinn Farland actually throws it back on net. Thought that one might have bounced over his pads. Bullis trying to get it out of the zone. They do, but the Bears are right there. Calderon gets it back into the offensive zone. Farland with a really good forecheck. Smink with it at the point. Deflects high. It's in the corner. Binner has it. A centering attempt gotten by Bullis. And trying to dump it back out. Smink puts it back into the offensive zone. The Bears get a change. Bullis brings it back around into the Landon zone. McMillan there to retrieve that one. He mishandles it, but Damude comes up with the puck just as quick. Perkon with a good chance. Whiffs on the shot. Bullis rings it around the boards. Damude to that one first. Perkon in the corner. 11 minutes to go. Here we go. The Bears lose the puck. The Bulldogs try to get out of the zone. McMillan rings it right back in. Bullis having trouble getting anything started as that's another interception by Tommy Trower. And Trower in the slot. And a good save by the Bulldogs.
What a start for Landon, though. So much pressure, living in their own offensive zone. Bullis seems to be struggling to get the puck out of their zone as the fans chant back and forth down below us.
Absolutely. Kennery to take the face-off. As it says on the scoreboard, the shots are 5-0 in favor of Landon. 0-0 is our score. As Bullis wins that face-off, but Blazer whiffs on that one, trying to keep it in the zone.
2-on-1 developing.
Bullis tries to center it, but a good defensive play as the net has been knocked off by the Bullis captain.
Looks like he did that on purpose, actually.
The Landon crowd not liking that one. As there seems to be there's going to be an offensive zone face-off after this one for Bullis. Kennery to take the face-off. Kennery wins the face-off. And Smith clears it down. Watts trying to get to that one, can't. And Bullis gets it back into the Landon defensive zone, but a good pass, bounce around in the neutral zone. Blazer comes up with the puck, trying to get it into the offensive zone, and a whistle. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Bears. As our viewers might know, this is our first time ever filming a game with help of my good friend Fred and my broadcast partner. Benner trying to fight for that puck. And Bullis can't get it out, but eventually kicked it out as Graham Habrel gets that one. Zakir, good pass up ahead. Farland now with a good opportunity. Pass cut off by Bullis.
Great defensive play by Bullis.
It's a scrum in the corner. Landon comes away with it. A sharp angle shot is covered by the Bulldogs. 9:48 to go left in the first period. 6 shots on goal for Landon. Few sharp angle shots, hoping that they would go in. The Bears had a good 2-on-1 opportunity there, Fred.
They did. Bullis player sliding down on the ice, did not let the pass make it through. Great play, but the Bears continue to put pressure on the Bulldogs, so we'll see if they can cash in here with the goal.
Absolutely. Habrel at the point. A shot deflected wide. Damude cycling it down low. Oh, and a nice centering feed. Damude, another shot. He whiffed on it. Comes out to neutral ice. Zakir rings it around and dumps it in. Bullis seemingly icing the puck as it comes all the way down into the Landon zone. Damude also having a good game. He's had a few good games in this last stretch. He had a very good game against St. Albans in the IAC semifinals. Him and Alexander McMillan, and actually Alexander McMillan cashed in on a goal that game. Bullis gets the face-off, and a 3-on-2. Bullis just dumps it in as they can't get control of it. Habrel over to Perkon. Perkon with a really good pass up to Damude. Damude could not get that one. But Perkon has it still with a good turnover and a nice move, just sticked away. McMillan with a shot from a point. That's deflected. High and wide. Another one in the corner. Bullis gets it. Bullis trying to get it out, and they can't. Excuse me, they actually can. It went out to center ice, and Landon tried to get that puck back in deep, but it was cut off by Bullis again. Bullis just trying to get something going. A lot of regrouping in their own zone. Bullis, another turnover to Trowen. Trowen could not handle that one, but what? Gets it. Is it in? It is not. Bullis came away with that puck. A great steal by Trower and an even better play by Watts. Bullis trying to get it up the ice. Just dumping it in the zone as they've been doing all game. The Bulldogs trying to get something going in the offensive zone. A sharp angle shot. That's gloved down by Sears. We'll get a defensive zone face-off for the Bears. Shots are 8-2 with 7:46 left to go in the first. Fred, what's your opinion to this game up to this point?
Bears are dominating. Bulldogs cannot get anything going at all.
Oh,
They just missed there.
that was a sharp angle shot. Excuse me, not a sharp angle shot. That was just a sharp shot. As another turnover by Bullis. Farland gets it out in front. That one was just sticked away. And another shot from the point from Smink was blocked. Haverhill, can he get to it? Actually, Calderon got to it, but Bullis has it. Bullis into the Landon defensive zone. And another offside is called.
Landon needs to cash in on some of these opportunities they're getting from Bullis.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of turnovers by Bullis in this game that Landon has just not been that sharp on. Bullis comes away with that one. Calderon trying to get out of the zone. Bullis trying to regroup. Binner on the forecheck. Smink dumps it into the zone. Bullis trying to get it out on the breakout, and they just dump it into the Landon zone for an icing. You know, people say icing is the worst call in the game. I think icing is very underrated. I think it is a very good call. I heard that on Shell somewhere. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off. Perkon to take this one. Perkon with it. And another angle. He fanned on it as another shot by Perkon. A good save by the goalie. Damude had it right out in front of the net. Bullis trying to ring it around and get it out of the zone. But landed on the forecheck. Bullis does get out of the zone as Zakir gets it back to Perkon. Perkon takes a hit after the puck was away from him. Damude rings it back around to Zakir. Zakir can't get that one. McMillan back to retrieve that one. He's got a good burst of speed, but turns it over to Bullis. Bullis makes a really nice move, but a good recovery by Mr. McMillan. I believe that is Trowen. Yes, that is Trowen behind the net dancing around. McMillan with the puck coming up the ice. McMillan with a good spin move just decides to dump it into the zone as Landon goes for a change. Schmink with the puck. And a sharp angle pass. Can't get that one to go. Bullis gets the puck, but a good turnover caused by the Bears. Bears are offside. Bullis trying to get it up the boards. Blazer says no to that. Bullis regrouping in their own defensive zone. Bullis coming up the ice with probably one of the tallest hockey players I've ever seen. Oh, and a shot there by Bullis. It's bounced around and cleared out by Watts. It will not be an icing as the goalie decides to play it. Kennery on the forecheck. Excuse me. Binner trying to get that puck as Bullis comes away with it. Bullis into the neutral zone. Formulating a 2-on-1. And a shot scores. Bullis celebrates towards the Landon crowd. as they will go ahead 1-0. Frantic in celebration, as that might be their last goal of the day.
What a tough break for the Bears. They dominated the start, but when you don't cash in on your opportunities, that's kind of bound to happen. A lucky bounce led to a wide open shot from right above the crease, and he didn't miss.
Absolutely. Unfortunate. The Bears have 9 shots to Bullis's 3, and the captain seems to be how do I say it? He just seems to be electric out there on the ice for Bullis. He's got a good burst of energy. Farland keeps that one in the zone. A good forecheck by Binner. Kept in the zone by Calderon, and a good shot deflects wide. Bullis trying to get it out, but Farland comes away with that one. A centering attempt out for Zakir. That shot just went wide. Calderon trying to get that puck, but Bullis gets it out into neutral ice. Dumps it into the zone. No icing called. Graham Haberl mishandles the puck. Bullis had a good forecheck. Continues to have one. As here comes Reed Perkon. Perkon's got wheels. Perkon up ahead. Perkon, a good pass to Calderon. Calderon couldn't handle that one. Bullis comes away with the puck. Bullis, a good stretch pass. And they dump it into the Landon zone. Bullis trying to get that puck down below. Throws it off the back of the net. Perkon trying to get out of the zone. And they do. Bullis is offside. But the refs aren't calling anything.
No.
McMillan tried to get that puck, but a good turnover caused by the Bears. Daymute up the ice. Daymute a good move, but got blown up in the process. Bullis with a good burst of speed. The captain already with the goal today.
Great play by Caden.
Just trying to get the puck. McMillan brings it up the ice. He's got Daymute. He just dumps it in. The Bullis goalie with actually a pretty good stretch pass, but that's going to go all the way down for an icing on the goalie. I've never seen that one before. 2 minutes to go. Bullis leads this one 1-0. Shots are 10-3. Phil Sears, despite the goal, is actually playing very well. He's saved a few tough shots. Kennery to take the face off. The Bullis center has to switch out with the winger as Kennery wins that face off. Bullis gets it back, rings it around the boards. Another turnover to Landon. Bullis comes up the ice with the puck, and a good save by Sears. Sears with a quick glove. Got that one.
Bullis captain has some words for sophomore Eli Schmink. And the Landon crowd likes that.
I haven't called his name too much this game, actually. I think a few of these key players, if they did a little more, we'd be ahead. Schmink trying to get the puck out, takes a hit. The Bullis takes another quick shot, saved by Sears. Sears going with the interesting pad combination, as he has a red helmet, the white jersey, red blocker and glove with yellow and blue pads.
Haven't seen that one before.
Have not seen that one before either. Zakir trying to get out of the zone. Bullis keeps it in. McMillan chips that one out for Farland. To Calderon. Farland on the chase, though. Farland's got wheels. Farland takes a hit. Bullis regains possession, but Landon turns it over. And a good shot there by Calderon. Gets it out to the point. Zakir over to McMillan. Bad pass. Luckily, the Bears kept that one in the zone. The Bears trying to keep it in the zone, but can't. McMillan gets it. McMillan around a few defenders. Really good moves. Just lost the puck. And a good centering attempt, actually. Another good centering attempt. But Bullis has it. A lot of opportunities for the Bears. And a good pass up to Calderon. Calderon makes a good move. Fakes the slap shot. Circles back around. Gets it over to Perkon. Perkon, a centering attempt.
Oh, what a save. And
a good save by the Bullis goalie. And another shot by Smink. That's blocked. Smink, a centering attempt. Out for Perkon. The shot just wide. The Bears have it. Another centering attempt. That's out for Perkon, but Perkon could not receive that one. Oh, and a bad play by Sears. But what a recovery by Philip Sears.
He reached his stick out in a last-second desperation move, and he was able to just get a piece of it and block it and keep this a one-goal game as we hit the end of the first.
A very eventful first period. Bullis is leading 1-0 in the IAC Championship.
In a period that the Bears dominated, again, it's Bullis up 0 here.
So, Fred, what are your thoughts about this game to this point?
Yeah, I think the Bears they look great out there. They need a little bit more unselfishness, maybe. People who really want to get shots off, because I think there's been a lot of opportunities where maybe you've been a little timid. Guys maybe a little nervous before a big IAC game, IAC Championship game. So I think it's just make sure we get pucks to the net as often as we can and capitalize on the Bullis turnovers. And I think we should be good if we were able to do those things.
Absolutely. Well said, Fred.
Thank you.
I think we need to get some of our seniors more involved in this game. I think Tommy Trowen has been known for getting goals mainly inside the crease and just tough goals that are they're just, how do I say it? I guess, he's very tough inside the slot, and he gets goals by not playing nice. He's a very physical person.
I agree. I think it's worth noting for the fans, there will be 3 15-minute periods. There will be an intermission after the second period before the third. So quick turnaround here to start the third. To start the second. But,
for the viewers, we will have a view of the Landon shoot on net, whereas we not in the first period. It'll either be an offside or an icing on the Bears, and it will be a offensive zone face-off for the Bulldogs. Farland trying to win that face-off, but Calderon comes up with it. Calderon trying to get one over to Binner, but Binner gets wrecked. And a good hit there by Calderon. A good centering attempt. Farland could not baseball bat that one home. Farland on the good forecheck keeps it into the zone. Zakir keeps that one into the zone as the Bears were offside. Bullis trying to get out of the zone. Graham gets it back into the Bears offensive zone as there is a whistle.
Extracurricular activities.
Dave Mead got to keep his temper down. The Bears cannot afford to get a penalty.
The Bears crowd is loving the physicality.
as both of the Bulldogs player and the Bears player will go to the box. There seems to be some confusion on the ice. 1-0 the score. Bullis is leading it. If you're just tuning in, they got an early goal. Smink to take the face-off. Smink just gets that into the Bullis zone. Bullis trying to get this one up the ice. And they can. Bullis takes a shot, but that's off of McMillan's shin. And a centering attempt trying to get it out, and the Bears do. It's a scrum in the corner. Bullis comes away with it. But a good steal by Landon, as here comes McMillan. A 3-on-2. McMillan, a good pass. Jambardino could not come up with that one. And a good defensive play by Arthur Smink. Also a transfer from the forward position to defense. The Bears. Arthur Smink tries to get that one up to, I believe that is Blazer. Blazer on the forecheck. It's interesting. Smink trying to get that one. Watts comes away with it. Watts into the offensive zone. A good centering attempt. Out for Blazer. Blazer couldn't handle that one. Smink backing up and lays a good hit on the Bullis player. Bullis getting some good pressure on Landon, but at the same time, Landon's getting some good pressure on Bullis. I think it's been a pretty good, even game to this point. Such a shame that the Bears couldn't capitalize on any of those earlier goals. As Bullis gets a face-off. Bullis takes that slap shot, trying to get out of the zone, but Bullis keeps it in. It's in the slot, and they score. That puck was bouncing around in the slot. A few fights are breaking out on the ice as the Bulls players ran into the Landon goalie. Sears couldn't do anything about that. No one knew where the puck was. It just happened to fall in front of a Bulls player.
Does not feel like a 2-0 game. I'll tell you, I think Landon so far is winning this game and everything but the score, unfortunately. So, not what you want. But at the end of the day, the score is the only thing that matters.
Absolutely. The Bears getting ready for a center ice face-off. The refs are having a discussion with the scorekeeper.
Looks like there are going to be 2 Bears in the box and 2 Bulldogs here.
Seems like Graham Haberl and Christian Damute are in the box for the Bears. Are they saying that it's no goal?
Looks like they're just discussing
if it is a goal or not.
Penalties, I believe.
Is it a goal? Yes.
Here comes
Even though Sears was knocked into, they will count the goal. It was the other way around during the prep game, as Landon gets a change and so does Bullis. Both teams with a lot of talent. I feel confident to say that the Bears have more, though. They've shown it in this game. Just cannot convert on any of their chances.
Bears lacking a little bit of the physicality we usually see from them, especially from seniors.
Especially Sebi Kennery. feel like I've seen a lot more physicality from him in past games.
It's still early, though. We know that these boys are going to pick it up.
Absolutely. They are definitely a late in-game team. They've got good conditioning. They are very stable until the end. And they will play very hard until the end. Landon wins the face-off. Zakir over to Calderon. Calderon gets it into the zone. Binner trying to get that puck centered. Can't. Bullis trying to break out of the zone. Carries it up. Zakir is going to try to make a play on this one. As both players, that one was actually centered by Bullis. It's kind of an optical illusion. I thought the Landon players had that one. Bullis trying to get a centering attempt, and we will have a whistle. I believe the net is off. Zakir Khan had his helmet knocked off by one of the Bullis players. Score is 2-0 in favor of Bullis. 13-9 with the shots.
In favor of Landon.
12:16 left to go in the second period. The Bears have been playing really good as of late, but just not converting on any of their chances. Damude gets that puck out of the zone. Bullis gets it right back in. Eli Smink is trying to get that puck out as the Bears are breaking out. Damude dumps that one into the zone. Damude on the forecheck as they give it right back to Bullis. Bullis with a stretch pass. That goes all the way down and for an icing. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off. Again, the Bears have been playing well, but just not been able to convert. Damude has had a good game. I think we need to see a little more of Reed Perkon. He's been a little quiet. Not as I haven't felt his presence this game as I have in other games. Blazer keeps it in the zone. It's around the back. Damude with a good hit. Bullis breaking out. 2-on-1 formulating into a 2-on-2. It's behind the net. The Bears trying to play that puck. Smink comes away with it. It's back around the back of the net. Blazer trying to get this one out as Damude takes a hit. Bullis with a shot blocked by Blazer. Smink with a good stretch pass up to Perkon. Perkon saves it from an icing. A shot. Smink has it. A turnaround shot. Blocked. Smink has it at the point. A pass over to Watts. That one was sticked away. Zakir back to retrieve that one in the Landon defensive zone. Mishandles that.
What a play by Reed to get that shot off.
Absolutely.
Very hard angle to shoot at.
And we've seen it. We've seen it time and time again this season. He can make those sharp angle shots. He had 3, I believe, against – was it? I believe it was Spalding. Zakir around the boards. Landon trying to break it out. Bullis gets the puck back. Bullis with an offside as he just bats that one out of the air. Graham Haberl and the captain of Bullis are out of the penalty box as they are empty now. First time since the end of the first period. Kennery to take the face off. Bears need to play more aggressive. I think that's what the issue is. I think we're playing really really scared. as that one is all the way down into the Landon zone for an icing. 2-0 our score. Bullis leads, but Landon leads in the shot category, 13-9. A good game up to this point. Landon trying to claw their way back. Farlands take the face-off. Perkon gets that puck, trying to get it down low. Farland has it. Farland gets it up to the point. Blazer, a quick shot. Just wide. Over to Calderon. Calderon along the boards. Cycles it down low to Perkon. Perkon fighting for that one in the corner. Farland comes away with that one, and Reed scores! A good centering attempt, and Reed puts that one away.
And another sharp angle shot like we were talking about. Unbelievable. Put it right in the top right corner from point blank range. And the Bears are back in business, ladies and gentlemen.
And so are their fans. I think the fans have absolutely been electric, but that goal will definitely boost the spirits up in this place. The Bears getting back to center ice. Clawing back. They're only one goal down now as they're trailing 2-1. Smink dumps it back into the zone. That was good momentum booster for the Bears late in this third period. 9 minutes left in this second period. Excuse me. Bullis trying to get that out. That should be a high sticking, but they won't call it. Graham Haberl trying to get this one into the zone. It's a battle. Bullis comes away with it. Arthur Smink back on the defense. And a good shot. Nice save. Even better save by Sears. And that one's bounced into the slot.
What a save.
Loose in front again as that one's out. Another shot high. And another shot. It's off the side of the net.
Wow.
Good pressure by the Bulldogs. But Phil Sears just not giving anything.
Looked like he made a beautiful pad stop to his right and followed that up with the blocker also to his right. And just continuing to play a stellar game. The 2 goals he let up, really tough bounces, led to point-blank shots, but
absolutely. As Phil finds that one through a crowd and covers that one up for a defensive zone faceoff. So a good goal by Reed Perkon, just as I was saying that we need to get him more involved. Top corner.
He must have heard you.
You must have heard me. I'm very loud. The Bears lose that faceoff. A slap shot from the point.
Save again with
Good.
the right pad.
Really good save as Watts just tries to get that down. As a good forecheck by Watts. The Bulldogs are having trouble getting it out. And a good hit by Kennery. I believe it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Bears. Hopefully they can capitalize on this. The momentum has shifted here at Rockville Ice Arena on this cloudy Thursday night. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Hopefully Landon can climb back. Farland to take the face-off. Farland loses the face-off and has tried to get back around. Bullis trying to get out of the zone, and they do. McMillan gets it up to Perkon. Perkon, a good stretch pass up to Calderon. Calderon, the shot. It's bounced up in front. It's off the post. As the Bulls goalie is in his own net. Oh, he seems to be in some pain. You never want to see that. The refs remove the net. The Bullis goalie seemed to take a stumble as there was a lot of people crashing the net at the same time. Bulls players, Bears players, all at the same time, and just a big party in the net. But the Bears almost got it in as Reed Perkon had a chance, but he whiffed on it. Even if he shot it anywhere on net, that would have gone in because the goalie was literally in the net.
Looked like one of the Bullis players actually fell back into the goalie, knocking him down. Puck was still loose, bouncing around, and just popped up on Reed right over his stick.
Yeah, it was a bouncing puck. The goalie never really controlled it. And then there was a few shot attempts by Quinn Farland, Owen Calderon, and Reed Perkon.
It is worth noting the Bullis goalie is okay. So we always like to see that.
Absolutely.
I want to see a key player go down in
Big
a
game.
championship game.
Absolutely.
Bullis players not happy with the Landon crowd right now.
If I was a Bullis player, I wouldn't either. We are very spirited, very school spirited as the Landon crowd showed up and showed out tonight. Actually, we can take a look at all of the Landon kids that are in the student section. Just a great showing tonight. And around the boards, there is some Landon kids.
We do know it's also worth noting there's been some recent controversy between these two schools. They've been going at it after a big upset win in basketball. Landon upsets Bullis in basketball about a month ago. Storms the court, and that creates a little bit of tension, which creates an electric atmosphere, some might say, between these two teams and even student sections. Obviously, keep everything respectful, but it's nice to just have a little bit of electricity throughout the building, I guess.
For the people who are just tuning in, this is Fred's first time ever commentating, but you'd think it is his 1,000,000th time.
What a nice guy.
Doing a very good job. I'm very thankful of the last minute step in, as there seems to be a little bit of confusion on the benches. The Bears crowd still rowdy as ever. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. But the Bears will go on the power play. Quinn Farland to take the face off. Bears need to convert on this one, in my opinion. Haverhill trying to keep it into the zone, but can't. Calderon regroups. Back to Smink. Smink. Back to Perkon. Perkon with wheels up the ice. Into center ice. Into the Landon offensive zone. Perkon. Sharp angle shot. And the net is off again. They need to get better pegs. Because for people that don't usually watch hockey, the pegs are what keeps the goal in place. As you can see, the referees pushing the goal down into the ice. They're actually pushing the pegs into the ice to keep traction, keep the goal on the net.
Not good for Landon's momentum when we have these little stoppages of play. As a backhander just missed by Graham.
1:36 left in the power play. The Bears set to take another offensive zone faceoff. Farland loses that one. All the way around as Bullis ices that. Arthur Smink gathers that puck. Smink gets it up the ice. Good stretch pass over to Calderon. Calderon gets it into the zone. Calderon trying to center it. Can't. Brings it all the way up to the point. Haverhill over to Perkon. Perkon back to Haverhill. Haverhill shot. That deflects wide. Bullis is going to try to ice that one, but a good keeping by Haverhill. But Haverhill can't keep that one in as Bullis has a pretty good attempt at a shot and a backhander. Simple glove save by Sears. Not what you want to see on a power play, though.
It is worth noting Landon doing a very good job of entering the zone. Bullis seems to just kind of be on their heels, just kind of letting Landon enter the zone and just trying to keep them out of the middle of the ice.
Absolutely. I think Landon has been very good in the pressure department. They've been getting a lot of pressure on these Bulldogs, creating a lot of chances. That led to the first goal there by Reed Perkon as McMillan comes up the ice with a great burst of speed. McMillan, recently injured, gets that puck back to Trowern as Trowern can't handle that one. Blazer back to retrieve that. Sebi trying to center that one to McMillan. Can't. McMillan back to the point. To Blazer. Blazer a shot. That's deflected wide. Trowern gets it back to Watts. Watts chips it up to Kennery. Kennery back to Blazer. Blazer over to McMillan. McMillan a centering attempt. That one goes wide. McMillan with the puck again as the referees are calling a hand pass on Sebi. It was deflected off of his glove. I guess, yeah, that was a good call. Good call by the refs. As Landon has 3 seconds left on the power play, and they will have a defensive zone faceoff. Perkon out there with Damude. Believe that, yes, that is Smink. Both the Sminks are out there. Both brothers.
One's senior, one's a sophomore.
Damude trying to get that puck up the ice. The Bullis penalty is over. Good kill by the Bulldogs. The Bears rocketing that one. The Bullis goalie having a hard time corralling those. That actually led to that whole scrum where we thought the Bullis goalie was hurt. Landon trying to get out of the zone. Haberl rings it back around. Bullis keeps it in. A shot off the blocker of Sears and a whistle. It'll be a defensive zone faceoff for the Bears as Captain Quinn Farland skates around and into the dot. The Bears crowd, very rowdy. Very, very electric here. I think, that basketball game where Landon upset Bullis. Bullis was ranked 5th in the country, I believe, at the time. 5th in the DMV.
Shocking upset. First time in 11 years.
Yeah, first time in 11 years that Landon had beat Bullis. Bears coming up the ice, but Bullis shuts down that 2-0. Farland over to Calderon. Calderon fakes a shot, centering attempt. Another one. That one's bounced into the slot. Calderon with it again, and a whistle.
Looks like they're going to call a cross check.
On number 45 for Bullis, the Bears will go on another power play.
That one was not as obvious, but refs seemed to be on top of things today and were able to make that call. As the Landon fans are loving the power play.
Absolutely. That was one of my favorite chants. Of course, Fred and I, both Landon Bears. We are in the crowd most of the time. This is our first year doing these broadcasts. As Blazer with a quick shot, that's gloved by Bullis. Fred, can you describe to me the atmosphere, what it's like to be down there where the fans are?
There's nothing like it. I mean, Landon has the best school spirit of any school in the DMV. I mean, everyone kind of knows that. And it's exciting. Just because you're there with your brothers and you're all rooting for the same team. And there's really nothing like it. Might want to see Landon be a little more patient here on the power play instead of snapping off quick shots, allowing easy clears. So we'll see if they can set it up.
McMillan down to Trowern. Trowern trying to handle that puck, trying to get it back to McMillan, but 2 Bullis players as McMillan keeps that one in. McMillan, very skillful play, out to Blazer. Blazer the shot. It's still in the slot. And it's trying to get cleared out by Bullis, but Watts with a good stick keeps it in. And another shot by Trauern.
What a save.
Still in the slot. McMillan with it. And another shot. That was good! Kennery ties this game up for the Bears.
What a quick turnaround, ladies and gentlemen.
The Bears are pumped up. The crowd is pumped up. What is there not to like about this one? Good old IAC hockey matchup. A great game here in the IAC Championship. As the flag is raised again, the Bears tie the Bulldogs 2-2. 4:09 left in the second period as the Bears with another electric goal. Great pressure again. A good stretch pass by Bullis. Bullis into the slot, but a good play by Calderon to get it out of there. It's stopped by the ref. And Bullis keeps it into the zone. And a good shot block there by Arthur Smink. The Landon crowd is asking the Bullis crowd very nicely, why are they so quiet? Because the Bears have now tied this game, and I believe they have a lot of the momentum. Scoring 2 goals come back in this one.
I don't think it's a lot. I think they have all of it, Jake.
Landon having a tough time, though, getting it out of the zone as Calderon gets it back over to Smink. Smink up to Perkon. Perkon with a good burst of speed. Into the zone.
Oh, just couldn't.
Oh!
Oh, looked like the goalie tripped him a little bit. No call.
Calderon trying to handle that chance as Landon keeps it in the zone. Reed Perkon tosses it back out of the zone to Blazer. Blazer dumps it back into the offensive zone. As that's a good bat down by Sebi Kennery, as the Bears are just going to try to regroup this one and dump it into the zone. Missed by the Bullis goalie as he tries to get back into the net. Number 45, who took the penalty, back out onto the ice as Blazer is now gets it back up. Trauern. A good shot. Oh, just wide.
And here comes Bullis.
Bullis with a 2-on-1. Blazer in pursuit. And a muffin of a shot by Bullis. Kennery getting a little physical. That's what we need. But an easy save there by Phil Sears.
Phil Sears really seems to have settled in this game. After 2 early goals, nothing has gone by him. Even wide, he's been perfect.
Perkon wins that face-off for the Bears. Haberl gets it over to Calderon. Calderon over to Smink. Smink gets it out of the zone. Here comes Perkon. Perkon up the left side. Drops it back off for Smink. And a nice shot there by Calderon as he gets taken out. And a centering attempt that no one's there. This one is shot back down for an icing. That was interesting play right there. Tell me what you saw, Fred.
Well, I think Bullis seems to just be on their heels right now, not really being able to get anything going on offense. And it almost seems like they're desperate to get it clear there, not really caring if it's icing or not. Let's see if Landon can take advantage of these tired Bullis players as they have to stay on the ice as it was an icing.
So the Bears win the face-off. Very important. Bullis, they're going to try to get it out of the zone to the best of their ability. But they can't, as that one's cut off by Owen Calderon. Bullis.
They need to change right now.
They really do. They have a lot of tired legs out there. As that one is bounced around the neutral zone, as Haberl gets it back out to Perkon. Perkon starting this breakout for the Bears. Perkon up the right side. As that's a trip.
Level. Nope. There's the call.
There's the call on Bullis. As Perkon got tripped, the Bears will go on another power play. This is amazing for the Bears as they have momentum with 1:20 left in the second period. With 1 period left, I think the Bears are going to have a rest. And I think the Bullis players are going to have a much needed rest during the intermission as both teams are going to head off the ice as the Zams come on. But first, here's Kennery. Kennery trying to win that face-off. As it's ringed back around, McMillan keeps that puck in. Dumps it back into Watts. Watts takes a hit along the boards. Bullis trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. Bears regroup on their power play as Blazer is there to retrieve the puck. McMillan coming up the ice with the puck. McMillan dumps that one into the zone.
It's worth noting the Bears look much like a couple games, so it's great to see him back.
Absolutely. McMillan again with it at the point. Blazer, a good tip in the zone as that one's trying to center again, as there was just a very strong stick right there by Bullis. This one's tipped into the Bullis zone as they're going to try to ice this one. Kept into the zone by the Bears, though. Watts has it. A centering attempt for Trowen. Trowen, another centering attempt. It's in. Oh, just wide. Just wide by Watts. 7 seconds left. Crowd helping out the Bears with the time as time expires. And the Bullis player throws it against the boards in frustration. As they were leading 2-0, but now the game is tied 2-2.
Right back where we started. We started all knotted up, and here we are going into the third, knotted up. Players staying on the ice.
I don't think they want
Landon players waiting for Bullis to go to the locker room.
Because for people who are not familiar with the locker room situation here at Rockville, the Landon locker room is right next to the Bullis locker room. So Landon is just waiting for Bullis to go into their respective locker room so Landon can go in unscathed. Ooh, that was a good period, Fred.
What an unbelievable start to this game. We knew the Bears would have no problem playing from behind, and they showed just that. But
absolutely,
setting up for a great finish today.
Absolutely, the Bears led by their goalie Phil Sears. Phil Sears, I want to say he's really cleaned it up. He's really cleaned it up in these past few minutes, as the Bears have had a lot of opportunities, but this game easily would have been 15-2 without some of the great saves that Phil has made.
I agree, and it's worth noting Landon, one of the only schools in Maryland to have a full-time goalie coach. So Matt Beckoff, coming out of the Northeast, Eastern boarding schools, coming to Landon and really helping out our goalies. There were a lot of question marks before the season about who was going to start for Landon, and it's been a combination of Jack Lukowski and Phil Sears. But I think Matt Beckoff coming in here has really helped this team and program goalie-wise just be as successful as possible this year. So it's great to see that.
Talking about goalies, actually, I have a little bit of an insider scoop. The future is bright for the Bears, as they have a rookie that they're scouting out of the MYHA program, and he's very good. I've seen him play a few times. The future is definitely bright, and we'll have him if he decides to come to Landon he will be a freshman next year.
That's always a good sign.
Always a great sign to have an elite goaltender, especially a young elite goaltender, as we will have two. We'll have Lacalci and the scout. So the Bears and the Bulldogs knotted up at 2 in period 3. Shots on goal, 19-15. I think Bullis really came up with a lot of shots in the second period, but towards the end they got tired and the Bears pulled ahead. What do you think, Fred?
I think Bullis started off very slow. Landon was able to kind of dominate them at the beginning, and then Bullis kind of got 2 goals, and they were able to kind of. I think they played their best hockey was at the end of the first, beginning of the second. Even though they didn't score any goals, I think that's what they're generating a lot of chances. But as we saw, they kind of just flattened out at the end of the second period, and weren't able to do much. And we're pretty much on their heels. They need to start staying a little more disciplined. I believe Landon's got 3 or 4 penalties. They're going to start on a penalty as we get to the third period. But yeah, pretty even game so far. I'd say Landon's winning the game in terms of just overall play by a little bit, but definitely setting up for a good finish here.
Absolutely. The Bears, again, as you said, I couldn't have said that better. The Bears had a very good first period, beginning of the first period. They got unlucky with a few goals, but they bounced right back as they usually do. They were down to St. Albans, bounced back in that one. This game is actually shaping out to how you said it, Fred.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good prediction, my friend.
No, I knew Landon. I mean, I think we've seen him kind of go down before and just come back. And I mean, they just did it in the semifinal. If you weren't with us then, we were down 3-2, kind of midway through the third period, and who put that goal home to send it to overtime?
Sent to overtime. I believe that was number 8, Alexander McMillan.
Alexander McMillan had a big goal in his return to the lineup, and then obviously Reed Perkon doing what he does, winning it in overtime to get us here. And then Reed Perkon obviously today with another tough angle, just beautiful shot right over the goalie's right shoulder to get us the momentum back. And now we're here, all tied up. So
absolutely.
Super exciting.
I just want to point out that if you are a Landon Bear listening to this broadcast, I will put out just email me at jake_gold@landon.net. I would love to shout out any clubs that you have going. I will shout out mine right now. If you actually want to be doing other sports, please show up to the Landon Bears Broadcasting Club, which is in room 201 at lunch 2 on Tuesday. So a good game. Landon will be on the power play as we come out of the break. Shots are 19-15. I believe the Bulldogs had an interesting journey to get here. They came in as a 3 seed, had a daunting task to beat their one of ours and their rival, Georgetown Prep, and a really good comeback win where Bullis played very physical, much like they did in the first period of this game. But the Bears are coming back. The Bears came back in this game just like Bullis did in the last game. Hopefully the result is the same with the Bears' victory and an IAC title. I think so the Bears' journey here. Let's go over that, Fred. The Bears played St. Albans on Tuesday. Going into that game, they were the 1 seed. St. Albans had to play a game the night before against St. Stephen's, St. Agnes, which is another school in the IAC. And the Bears really dominated that game at the end. I feel like they got out to a slow start like they did in this game, but at the end they came through. They came back. It was really punch for a punch in that game. So for this game, Fred, who is your player of the game to this point?
Well, I think my player of the game, I got a few in mind. First of all, as usual, this probably isn't the first time you'll be hearing this, but Reed Perkon, just every time he gets the puck, everyone in this arena stops to watch him because there's a chance that he could just go right down the ice and score. Like he's the fastest player on the ice. He's the best player in this league, and he's just super fun to watch. I also think Phil Sears at goal is playing very well.
Absolutely.
Kind of staying in his crease, not giving up ground. Bit of a smaller guy, but making himself look big as much as possible.
Yeah, you wouldn't realize how small he is.
Yeah.
By the way that he's playing.
Yeah. And also Quinn Farland playing a great game so far. And then on defense, McMillan just been all over the ice today.
All over the ice, forechecking, getting back on key plays. He's been doing really well, and I've the back on key plays. He's been doing really well, and I think McMillan, what he offers to the team and what the team was missing when he was out was just a key player and honestly a leader. He's a leader on this team. He's not one to get someone down. He's just a team player. He makes good plays. He has a lot of friends on the team. He makes friends with everyone. But I think, you know what? I think I'm going to highlight one player for this period. I'm going to highlight Quinn Farland. I think Quinn Farland might pull this one out. I think he's going to get a 2-on-1. Some might say that I'm from the future, but I think he's going to get a 2-on-1 from a turnover on the blue line, and the Bears, Owen Calderon, will give him the feed, and Quinn will put it home. That's my prediction for the rest of the game. I think Bears are going to win it 3-2.
I think an X factor is going to be Sevi as well in this third period. A lot of the seniors for Landon, big, strong, physical guys. This is the last IAC. This is the last time they'll lace it up against an IAC team. So I think they're going to be really excited to just know that this is their last chance to make a mark on the conference that they've played in for the last 4 years. So just look for the seniors to make a big impact and give it everything they have here.
Talking about seniors, Arthur Smink passes it over to Reed Perkon. Back out to McMillan at the point. They're setting up this power play. Perkon. Oh, and a good feed. A great save by Bullis. That was unbelievable. Smink put that one right on net, and I don't know how that did not go in. Perkon gets the puck coming up the ice. He's so fast. There's no stopping him. McMillan, a good feed over to Calderon. Calderon throws it off the pad. Bullis just iced that puck. As their penalty had expired, that is why there was an icing. The Bears crowd are very electric here today, as the score is 2-2 with 14 minutes left in this game. Landon trying to pull this one out and get an IAC championship. Another one. Landon already pulled one out in wrestling and soccer this year. Hopefully in basketball too. Later tonight, the Bears take on, I believe it is St. Stephen's.
For a trip
to the finals. Make sure to be there if you're a Landon Bear, even if you're not a Landon Bear. Sebi comes up with the puck. Oh, and that one just went high. He had the whole top of the net. Graham Haberl throws this one back into the zone. No icing is called. Kennery on the forecheck. And a good steal there by Watts. Kennery, another shot. Saved by the Bulldogs.
What a great play by the Bullis goalie to come out and make himself look big, and now let that shot pass him. That is an impressive save.
Absolutely. Landon crowd loving it. And the Landon crowd that isn't here is also loving it. I believe. Can't really see him. Bullis comes away with the puck. Bullis just trying to get it down the ice. As that's intercepted by Farland.
Well, yeah, it looked like he closed his hand on the puck there.
That'll be a hold.
You can't hold the puck like that. You got to drop it down immediately when you catch it.
It's not handball.
Yeah.
So the Bears get ready to take a center ice face-off as Quinn Farland is called for a hand pass to himself. McMillan dumps that into the zone, blocked down by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs trying to break it out. Oh, a good pickpocket there by Christian Binner. Binner has got two.
Binner looked like he could have passed that one across, but you never can get mad at someone for trying to get a puck to the net. So
absolutely. Binner down, cycles it around. Farland in pursuit. The Bulldogs. The Bears not showing a lot of forecheck pressure as Blazer gets that one into the zone. As I say that, the Bears come up with another turnover. Smink! Oh my gosh, just went wide.
Another blocker stop there.
As that one is cleared all the way down. No icing is called. Oh, and there it is. Icing is called. McMillan was a little confused there, as I would have been too. So the Bears have been playing very good to this point, as there will be a whistle on the face-off. We'll get another face-off here as Perkon is getting ready to take it. Bullis wins the face-off back. Bullis trying to ring that one around, but Damude has it, trying to center the puck, still has it. Damude back out to Haberl. Haberl shot. That one's deflected into the slot and back out. A good stick lift by Perkon, as Arthur Smink wasn't ready for that pass. Bullis trying to break out of the zone, but gives it right back to Graham Haberl. The Bulldogs have it in their own zone. Trying to break out. A good tip pass by the Bulldogs as the Bears pestering Bullis get that puck as there's a little scrum in at center ice. Here comes Graham Haberl with the puck and a good feed off the boards to Damude. Damude will just chip this one in. But Perkon has it back in a centering attempt, but no one's there since Landon was getting a change. Bullis all the way up the ice. That one should be an icing, and it will be. So the X Factor, Sebi Kennery comes back out onto the ice. I think he might get a goal here. I'm feeling it. I have a good feeling about this faceoff. I think he's going to win it back to Zakir. Trowen, which he actually did. Trowen trying to get that centering feed, but Watts has it. Watts plays that puck around the boards for Zakir, but gives it right back to Bullis. Bullis trying to get out of the zone, but rings it back around. Bullis trying to break out, and they can. Bullis into their offensive zone. Kennery taking it back out and gives it back to Bullis in the neutral zone. Bullis dumps it in. McMillan back to retrieve that one. McMillan, a good pass up the boards as Watts tried to get that one to Kennery, but a good stretch pass over to Trowen. Trowen just slaps that one into the zone as the Bears will get a change. Bullis with the puck. And another turnover there caused by the Bears. Bears playing very good defensively as there's a pass up the ice for Calderon. Calderon with a good move as he still has the puck, but that one leaves his possession as this puck was kept in by Blazer. And another one, an attempt over to Blazer, but Binner will try to get it, can't. Eli trying to get it back into the zone. Bullis is coming back with a 2-on-2. The Bears playing very well as Calderon tries to get that stretch pass, but it goes right back to Bullis. The momentum is at an equilibrium right now as both teams are playing very well defensively. But another attempt at the forecheck for the Bears that will come up successful. Bullis gets it back in neutral ice. The captain from Bullis gets it into the zone and gets off for a change. Eli Smink mishandles that one. It's a centering attempt, but gotten out by Blazer. Perkon with wheels, trying to get that. Smink back in the defensive zone. Damude with the puck. He's got wheels. Damude in the zone. He's got Reed. Oh, that one was just sticked away by a Bulls player. Now they have numbers. It's a 3-on-2. Bullis, a centering attempt.
A lot of time going on right now without a stoppage of play.
Absolutely. 8:50 left in the game. Perk on a shot. Good attempt. Does not go. And an offside there called on Bullis. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Score is 2-2 in period 3. Shots are 23-15 in favor of the Bears. All knotted up at 2. Getting ready for an offensive zone face-off. The Bears needed that break. Trowen comes away with that puck off the face-off. Over to Zakir. Zakir gets that one over to Watts, but Watts can't handle it. That's back to Trowen. Trowen gets it into the zone as that's deflected out by the Bulls goalie. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. Sorry for the feed if it's not as good as we hoped. This is our first time doing video for these games. And Trowen with a good shot. Blocker down by Bullis. McMillan throws that one on net, but Bullis gets that one back. And it's cut off by Trowen. Trowen has it in the offensive zone. A shot! That one's blocked. Trowen fighting for that puck. As here comes Kennery. Kennery, no one's going to get in his way. As he just bullies a kid without a stick. Just a good physical play by Sebi. McMillan has that at the point. Gets it over to Blazer. Blazer shot. That's deflected wide into a crowd.
So bad, you can tell. The physicality is really starting to pick up.
And Bullis, all they can do is ice the puck. Bullis starting to get tired here as the Bears are just starting to get heated up with an offensive zone face-off ensuing. $7:45 left to go in the third. We thank all of our viewers out there. We much appreciate the support as this is our first year doing this and our first IAC Championship game. These players have to be emotional right now, considering that this is a very high honor to get an IAC Championship. Perkon with the puck in the defensive zone, trying to break out. And a good pass up to Calderon. Calderon, stick handling in the offensive zone. But Bullis tries to get it out. That one's off McMillan's stick and bounced around the neutral zone. Bullis gets it into the Landon offensive zone and a shot. That's high and into the netting.
Shots are 25-15 in favor of the Bears. As we are just over halfway done with the third period here. Setting us up for a really good finish coming up.
Absolutely.
Stay with us.
The Bears have been just electric tonight. Hopefully they don't give up a late goal. As there's a backhander that just goes wide. As that one also goes wide, a shot from the point. Haverhill trying to get out of the zone as that puck deflects up and out into the Landon bench. We'll have a neutral zone face-off because it was a tip out of the zone. It was not an intentional play.
And they're going to bring the face-off into the Landon zone.
That's interesting. I guess they're saying it was an intentional. I'm not sure why either. That puck, I guess, because the puck was tipped inside of the Landon zone. Graham Haverhill has it over to Damude. Damude trying to get that breakout pass going for the Bears. Binner gives it away to Bullis. Bullis dumps that one back into the corner. Smink over to Haverhill. Haverhill over to Binner. Binner chips that one out of the zone. Bullis gets that one right back in.
Oh, no.
Bullis with a very good forecheck, but Damude has it. It's a 3-on-3 going the other way. As there was actually a pretty good shot there.
Lost that one.
The Bullis goalie, I thought he lost that one too. As there was a shot just like that actually taken on last game that unfortunately Jack Calcy let in, but it doesn't matter. Bears won. That's all that matters. Still knotted up at 2 in the third period. 6:13 left to go. Tempers are high for both teams. Obviously, an IAC Championship on the line. Perkon with a shot off the mask and a good rebound opportunity for Owen Calderon that he could not finish. McMillan throws that one back into the zone. Oh, Calderon, another one that was missed. Bears keep it in the zone. Farland has it. Farland, another centering attempt. Reed just off the mask. A great save by the Bullis goalie. Calderon with it in the corner. A good centering attempt. That puck
Oh, my God.
is into the chest of the Bullis player. What a good play by the Bears. Great pressure. Great opportunities. Again, the Landon crowd is politely asking the Bullis crowd, what are they saying? Because I believe the Bears have most of the momentum. Calderon has it, trying to keep it into the zone, but Bullis comes away with it. Calderon fighting for that one, but Perkon gets it back. Well, Bears are onside, but the referees disagree with my take.
Referees have stayed out of harm's way today. Been pretty good, I'd say, overall. You don't want the referee controlling how an IAC final goes, but
Especially late in the game.
Especially late in the game, yeah. It's also worth noting that these goalies have been stellar today.
Absolutely.
These two goalies keeping this game.
Stellar.
Keeping this game knotted up too.
That's a good word. So Bullis trying to get it out of their zone, and they do, but a good defensive play by Blazer to poke that one away. Blazer gets it over to Trowern. Trowern trying to get it back, but it's bounced around, and Bullis has it in the neutral zone. Dumps it into the zone. Blazer blocks that one down and gets it out. Bullis has it in the neutral zone again. Bullis into the offensive zone as Blazer just chips that one out of play. Not an intentional play.
Referees saying that it is not intentional. It looked like that puck just seemed to bounce up off of his stick, so no delay of game penalty there.
The Bears could not afford to take a penalty this late in the game with the momentum that they have as they get ready for a defensive zone face-off. Quick shot off the draw from Bullis. Zakir gets it back to Farland. Farland, a good pass over to Smink. Smink handles that one. Smink, just to the middle, but no one's there. Perkon was on the pursuit. Smink on the forecheck. Puck gets it back around to Haberl. Haberl flings that one back into the zone as Bullis comes away with that one. Bullis with numbers, a 3-on-2. Now a 2-on-4 as the Bears got back on defense very fast. Haberl up the ice with the puck, just dumps it in. The Bears get a change. Perkon still out there. He's been out there for a while. Might need to get a change soon. Sebi gets it at the point, winds it back in as Perkon is going off to the bench, subs off for Watt. Here's Kennery. Kennery with one of the most amazing goals that I've ever seen in our last game that we covered against Prep. Here comes Watts. Watts tips it into the zone. Watts on the forecheck.
Great hustle out of Watts today.
Despite his size, he is playing a ginormous part in this game. Bears are not showing much pressure, but now they are. Don't call that. As they don't. McMillan has it in the offensive zone. A sharp angle shot.
Off the side of the netting.
Oh, I thought that went in. That was a very close shot. McMillan still has it at the point. Gets it in the slot. It's still loose. Bullis gets it out of the zone as a bouncing puck gets over McMillan's stick, but he recovers quick. McMillan drawing the defense towards him. Blazer all the way up the ice to Calderon. A good breakout pass. Calderon couldn't handle that chance. As here's Watts with another great forecheck. There, he is forechecking very, very good in these past minutes. 2:30 left in the game. Period 3. We're all knotted up 2-all.
This is where if we score, people will remember it.
Absolutely.
IAC Championship on the line. You got 2.5 left. This is what the players wanted when they worked so hard all off season. This is what they wanted. This is where they wanted to be. And now it's just who's going to step up and make a play.
Absolutely.
Great play right
Should not be a tripping, as that was just a good play for the puck. The Bears trying to get back as Bullis just slaps that one into the zone. Haberl over to Smink. Back over to Farland. Farland, a stretch pass up. Oh, and a good shot by Perkon.
Great save again by the Bullis goalie.
A good toe drag release there by Perkon. But an even better pass by Quinn Farland, just to find him through the sea of bodies. And there will be a timeout taken by Bullis.
Timeout Bullis.
The Landon crowd.
Wow, time to take a deep breath.
Absolutely. This game has just been rolling. I'll show the scoreboard. There is 1 minute, 53 seconds left. Score is knotted up 2-2 in the third period if you're just joining us. Shots are 29-15. If you are just joining us, it's been a great game so far. The Bears have been taking care of business. The Landon crowd, loud as ever. The Landon faithful, just so loud and just providing so much school spirit.
For those wondering, it is still knotted up at 2. We are knotted up at 2. Both teams looking to score the winning goal, really, and in a big moment here. You know, this is what you want to see in an IAC final.
Absolutely. Just a reminder, the Bears take on St. Stephen's in an IAC semifinals game to send them to the finals if they win. Which I'm hopeful. We got the captain committed to Penn. He is named Tyler Perkins. Very good. As the Bears get ready to take an offensive zone faceoff. Like Fred said earlier, this is when you get remembered. This is when your name gets written in the history books. The Bears get it back around. Farland Gets into a scrum behind the net. Gone now. And a good just missed by Perkon as here comes Bullis. Blazer trying to get back. Oh, and a very good recovery by Perkon.
Great play by Reed. Going coast to coast to get that puck. He was the guy who shot it on the other end.
Absolutely. Perkon. Another sharp angle shot. And a whistle. The net is off again. Once again. That has happened.
Landon momentum. You know, that's frustrating when you have a bunch of momentum and you're in their zone and the net pops off. It's not what you want to see.
Absolutely not. The Bears have had such great opportunities. A lot of shots on net. But yeah, momentum just killed. And Landon will take a timeout here. I believe the Landon crowd just, again, showing out today. Just showing out. And you can see all the way down the rink. Just countless amounts of people. Just great atmosphere. Just a great place to play for the Bears. Really helps our seniors. Really helps our players. I think with more support, show your support of Landon by going to games and cheering on your fellow Bears. And really being there is crucial to helping out these Bears. We will get another offensive zone face-off. 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go in third. The Landon crowd, the whole rink, electric right now. Whoever scores is going to be remembered, man. It is incredible. Bullis has it, and a good steal there by Perkon.
Who else but Reed?
Exactly. Blazer coming up the ice. Quinn, and a good feed out to Blazer. Blazer, a shot. Just saved. A minute left in the period. Over to McMillan. McMillan, the game on his stick. McMillan telling Arthur to go around, but Arthur, big miscommunication there. Bears are just going to cycle that back around and into the zone. And a good forecheck there by McMillan. There's Reed. There's McMillan. McMillan circling around. And a pass just missed by Blazer. 30 seconds left to go. We might have some overtime IAC finals. This is awesome. I love this hockey. Oh, as there's a great pass over to Farland. Farland fighting for that puck. Just bodies the Bullis player. And it's out. 10 seconds remain as it looks like
They're going to have an icing. We're going to have an icing first, Jake.
Oh.
So there's going to be an offensive zone draw from the Bears coming up.
Thank you, Fred.
We'll see if we're going to be able to put some on you for the win.
Wow, if you are not tuned in to this one, I don't know where else you are, but you're in the wrong place. This is Landon Bears hockey here on the Bears Broadcasting Network. Just an amazing game up to this point. 6 seconds left. The Bears getting ready to take the face-off. Got a lot of their big bodies out there. Trying to get a quick shot on net. Again, knotted up at 2. Let's see who's taking the face-off. We got Quinn Farland out there with Perkon. We have Sebi. Sebi's going to take the face-off. 2 defensemen are Graham Haberl and Zakir Khan. The starting lineup, the lineup that started this game, actually for the Bears. With 6 seconds left, I'm thinking they need to really just win the face-off back, get a quick shot on net, get bodies to the net, and, get a lucky bounce. Kennery to take the face-off. As the Bears lose the face-off, but Zakir gets it back. A shot that goes wide. As we will have overtime here in the IAC Championship. Wow. The pressure in this building, the tension in this building, you could cut with a knife. Unbelievable. As we will have a brief pause and the Bears will reconvene as well as Bullis at their respective benches. Wow. Just wow.
What a game.
This has to be the best game that we've covered all year, ladies and gentlemen. Not only because it is the IAC finals, but just an amazing hockey game in general. Fred, what are your thoughts to this game?
I'm speechless. You know, I mean, so thankful I can cover this and be with you guys. And I'm holding my breath, just like I'm sure you guys are at home, and I'm sure Jake is, and really everyone in this arena. As we see the 5 minutes put on the clock for overtime, 5-on-5, I believe. Overtime. NHL 3-on-3 overtime. High school is still 5-on-5 for 5 minutes, and it leads us into the shootout. But like I said, this game could be won at any moment. So one shot can make you a hero.
Absolutely.
You got to play to be the hero. Don't play to be the guy that doesn't mess up. You know,
Right.
That's when you get.
You let up mistakes.
You let up mistakes. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Just try to be the guy that wins the game. Let's see what we can do here.
I want to see the Bears aggressive coming off the face-off to start this game.
A very veteran-heavy lineup to start this overtime here.
Absolutely. You have 3 seniors out there, a junior and a sophomore. Kennery tries to win the face-off, but Bullis gets it into the Landon zone. Zakir throws it off. Landon turns it over. Zakir back in the defensive zone fighting for that puck. There goes Sebi. Sebi bodied rarely. That rarely ever happens. As Watts gets it out of the zone, it's a tip. It will not be an icing. And a good clear out there by the Bullis goalie. Bullis goalie has had 2 clears this game. Bullis comes back up the ice with the puck. Bullis takes a shot. That's deflected wide with a good defensive play by Graham Haberl. This puck's all the way up to Perkon. Perkon, he's the man to it. He's the man. This one's over to Farland, and a good.
Might have hit the inside of the post.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. That is my fault. I got a little speechless there. That was a big moment. As Bullis comes up the ice with the puck. A good save there by Sears. Landon trying to get out of the zone. Oh, and that's all the way up to Smink, and Smink cannot handle that chance. Close game. Landon, a lot of opportunities here in overtime. 3:42 left to go. The D pair, McMillan and Blazer, very good lineup for the Bears as they have Sebi, Calderon, and Watts out there as well.
You can tell Sebi does not want to come out of this game. He wants to be on the ice and win or lose the IAC Championship game. He's going to give everything that he has as a senior. So,
right.
We'll see what we can do here.
Blazer all the way over to Kennery. Kennery has the puck, dumps it into the zone.
Interesting to know that sophomore Watts Coakley is getting some big minutes here in overtime. So he's clearly earned the trust and respect of his coaches with his hustle today and just grinding out every single puck.
You know, I think that makes sense. He has good hands, and he's playing very well this game. I think that was a good decision by the coaches. Calderon, quick shot, but he fans on it. Bullis dancing around the neutral zone, gets it into the Landon zone. Oh, and a good body there by Watts. Just capitalizing what he's doing. Here comes McMillan with the puck up the ice. McMillan, wraparound shot.
Oh, it's
just saved by the goalie. A great burst of speed by Mr. McMillan, but could not tuck it home.
Bullis goalie has just been unbelievable all game long. He continues to do so.
The Bears are getting ready for another offensive zone faceoff. There's 2:37 left in this period. Perkon trying to get that one in the net. Does not go. Bullis can't handle that pass. Over to Quinn. The Bears regrouping in their own zone. Oh, Bullis player wipes out. But here comes Graham Haberl. Haberl with the puck up the boards. Just dumps it in. Bullis regains possession. And it is all the way down, but at Sears, so this will not be an icing. But a bad play by Sears. Turnover. It's in Sears' pad. Sears just got that out.
You never want to see some get through the goalie for the game winner. So both goalies being very careful in their handling of the puck. Right now.
Absolutely. Here's Smink. Smink with an opportunity. Just got a very good defensive play by Bullis as this one's cleared all the way down and covered by Philip Sears. Unbelievable. 1:43 left to go in period 3. Shots are 33-18 in OT. Oh, excuse me. It says the third period on the scoreboard, but it is overtime. Nevertheless, the stakes are still high. A big block in front by the Bears as they're trying to get out of the zone. Sebi clears down the ice. Sebi on the ice again. You got to think they're going to get tired soon, but relentless team. And Caden Blazer looking like an outfielder in baseball. Gloves that one down. The Bullis player gets it over and reconvenes in their own zone, but a bad pass gets it all the way down in the Bullis zone. Bullis trying to break out. A lot of players kept in the zone by the Bears. Blazer with a slap shot. Good save by Bullis goalie. The Bears will get ready with a minute left until a shootout, just like last year. Wow.
The Landon fans are chanting Reed Perkon's name, trying to give him a little bit of extra steam to try to win this and send everyone home happy.
Absolutely. The puck all the way around. Perkon has it, trying to get it to the point. It's in the corner. There goes Quinn Farland. Farland hands that one off to Perkon. Perkon, a nice pass to Blazer. Oh, just saved. Blazer had a golden opportunity, but just could not put that one home. The goalie acted like the puck went in the net, but it didn't. What a great save by the Bullis goalie. He's been playing out of this world. Quinn Farland. Back to Blazer. Blazer, a quick shot, a tip.
It just will not go.
The Bears need to get a lucky bounce here. They're getting the opportunities. Just need one. Just need one to go in. Farland tries to win that faceoff. And then, a backhand does not score. 29 seconds left. Caden gets it up the ice. Bullis turns it over. Farland couldn't get that one, though. Blazer with a good stick keeps it in the neutral zone. 13 seconds left. McMillan, one last chance for the Bears. Let's see if they can get this. McMillan, he's going to try to get as far down the ice as he can. And there will be a whistle with 2 seconds left.
Looks like an offside being called here on the Bears.
Wow.
We look poised to be going into a shootout, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. I think Quinn Farland is going to take this neutral zone face-off. I don't think anything's going to happen until a shootout ensues. Wait, McMillan is lining up with the ref. McMillan has to get a little more on the Bears side. As there's a shot by Blazer. It was a little muffin. That was not hard to save. But we will have a shootout here at Rockville Ice Arena. Could not ask for anything better. Just an amazing game.
This is the second, for those of you who do not know, last year Landon fell to St. Albans in the shootout in last year's IAC title game. So a real chance to avenge their loss from last year and just be remembered for this unbelievable hockey game that they're playing in front of us.
And an unbelievable season. Landon coming into this one, the 1 seed.
Yeah. And don't forget, no matter what happens here, we still have the Maple to look forward to. Hopefully we can get some games for you guys there. But this isn't it for Landon, but this means so much to these players, and it all comes down to the shootout. It's unbelievable.
I am very nervous.
Let's make sure we get the camera good for that.
Absolutely.
Especially for down there.
Yes, of course. So the Bears will be shooting on the far end as Phil Sears takes net for the first shot. Oh, the tension between these two schools is unbelievable. So much on the line for these players. Sears getting ready. So the game up to this point, Landon dominating these past two periods. Had a little bit of a hiccup at the start, but climbed right back. Landon with a lot more opportunities, though, to take the lead. Just could not. They just couldn't vary it.
I think that's really thanks to the Bullis goalie. I mean, what an unbelievable period he's played. Whole game, really. I mean, just denying Landon of so many chances that they had. And it's just gonna come down to who makes the bigger play.
Absolutely. Bullis deciding who their first player is going to be. Actually, I believe, does Landon go first? Maybe Landon goes first. And if I believe Landon is going first. Reed Perkon. He's done it all year. Can he do it now? As we wait. Perkon awaiting the signal.
IAC Championship on the line. Is it best of 3?
I believe it's best of 3.
Best of 3 here.
Perkon comes up the ice with the puck. Makes a good move in front and scores!
What a move from Perkon.
As he faked out the goalie going left, but goes right and tucks that one home for the Bears. The Bears lead 1-0 in this shootout. Let's see if Sears can get a stop. Let's go, Sears. Oh, shit. Yes! A good save by Sears. The Landon crowd going absolutely wild. Arthur Smink to take this shot.
Senior.
Yes, Arthur Smink, the senior.
Opportunity for him.
Goes left to right. Arthur Smink. Buries it! Smink! Absolute beauty! Buries it left side on the goaltender. And the Bears are 1 goal away from winning this thing. I believe if Sears saves this, do we win?
For the win, ladies and gentlemen.
Sears saves it!
It is best of 5, like we said. It is best of 5.
It is.
It is best
A
of 5.
great save, sticking out the right leg pad. Philip Sears Alexander McMillan, heartbreaker last year against St. Albans. Can he do it this year?
Landon 3-0.
Alexander McMillan comes in. Oh,
Why?
just wide. He had it. That's all right. Sears, the way he's been playing, unbelievable.
And here comes the captain for Bullis. What a
He's
game he's had.
He's had a goal already. Oh, Sears needs to get farther back in the net. We'll have a redo of the shot. Not quite sure how that makes sense, but we'll go on with it. Bullis coming up the ice. Shot scores.
Wow, what a shot.
He just tucked that in. Left side, high.
He took advantage of Sears' height there a little bit.
I think
Put it
Sears,
right over his shoulder.
yeah, Sears plays so low, which is such an advantage to him, but also a disadvantage up close as Owen Calderon gets ready for his shot. Calderon. Scores! Owen Calderon gives the Bears a 2-goal lead as he's hyping up this crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it.
This is it. If Bullis does not score here, it is all over. The Bears are IAC champions. And he scores. Wow.
The same shot.
Same shot.
Same shot right over the right shoulder of Phil Sears. Really able to take advantage of him being a little bit of shorter, but he's played an unbelievable game. And it all comes down to this.
Here's the captain, Quinn Farland.
For the win to give Landon an IAC title.
Oh!
And it poke checks away.
The goalie with excellent reach just poke checks that one away. The Bears desperately need a save here to keep this momentum of the shootout and possibly to win. The other captain for Bullis is about to take it. He also has a goal.
Phil Sears with a chance to stop this goal and win Landon the IAC title.
Oh! It's over!
And the Bears win the IAC title! Oh!
The Bears! They win! The Bears win! Just an amazing game with an even better ending. Phil Sears, just an amazing game, caps it off with a shootout winning save. Amazing. Amazing.
Unbelievable game.
Unbelievable. Has to be the best game in the IAC this year. Just coming down to the wire. The Bears getting their shot and winning it in overtime, winning it in the shootout. The Landon fans expressing their joy, singing "We Got the Cup," something that is rarely sang, but not for the Bears. Not for the Bears.
And it's so fitting that we did this in a shootout where we lost to St. Albans last year in the shootout. To come back and do it against Bullis and get the win this year is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up as the Bears win 3-2 in dramatic fashion.
The students sing the fight song for the Landon fight song. Everyone will be going home happy today.
Man, what a great spectacle. Just an unbelievable game. Again, moving on to
The Maple playoffs.
the Maple playoffs, but basketball plays tonight. Make sure to get out. I believe that's at Landon.
Landon at 7 o'clock.
It is the first game that Landon basketball has hosted in a very long time for a playoff game, as the Bears finish off a fantastic W against these Bulldogs. A lot of great celebrations going on from the Bears. Just an amazing game. As you can see, the Bears just in utter jubilation about this win. As a lot of these players, again, had heartbreak last year from the IAC title game. They had lost, unfortunately, in a shootout, as Landon yet again runs the IAC in hockey. Runs the IAC in general.
Bill Brady, our athletic director, holding a cup in his hand.
And here it is, the cup presentation. They're gonna give it to the Bears. Bill Brady. Thanks to Bill Brady for setting up this season. And there it is. The Bears lift the cup.
What a moment.
In triumph.
What a moment.
The Bears, IAC champions.
What a feeling it is.
What a feeling it is. So to wrap this game up, the Bears won the game 3-2, IAC champions. The first period was really just, I feel like they had a few hiccups, but
Landon dominated first period, but the 2 goals allowed.
right. They were very disappointing, gave up a lot of momentum, but just like this team has done all year, they fought back in the second period, scoring 2 goals, then fighting all the way to the end, fighting in overtime, and winning in a shootout. Thank you to my broadcast partner, Fred Malik, as, again, the Bears, champions, not only of the IAC, but they are the best in they are the best in Bethesda. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. This is Jacob Gold signing off on the Bears Broadcast Network. We'll see you during Maples. Good night.